As you can see, we've had our eye on you for some time now, Mr. Anderson. Mr. Anderson.
How's it going, folks? It's Tacos. It's your one and only best friend Tacos. That's why you listen to this channel. Oye, stacking gold and silver is racist, un-American. Oye, stick around and find out what Tacos says next. Take a clip, Johnny.
If you've been successful, you didn't get that on your own. You didn't get that on your own. I'm always struck by people who think, well, it must be because I was just so smart. There are a lot of smart people out there. It must be because I worked harder than everybody else. Let me tell you something. There are a whole bunch of hard-working people out there. If you were successful, somebody along the line gave you some help. There was a great teacher somewhere in your life. Somebody helped to create this unbelievable American system that we have that allowed you to thrive. Somebody invested in roads and bridges. If you got a business, you didn't build that. Somebody else made that happen. The internet didn't get invented on its own.
You did not build that, okay? You did not build that. Somebody along your life, as a child, growing up, junior high school, grammar school, somebody along the way helped you get to where you are. Whether it was your grandma, your friend, your teacher, your doctor, your lawyer, your crackhead, your drug dealer, your crap dealer, your neighborhood local prostitute, whoever it was in your life helped you get where you are today, made you the person you are today. You did not build that on your own, okay? If you're running a crack store, a crack house, you did not build that on your own. Somebody along the way helped you, gave you help, gave you support, okay? That little drug weed business of yours, you did not build that. Somebody along the way grew the weed so you can buy it and you can sell it on the street. You did not build that, okay? You did not build that. Now, as far as stacking gold and silver, if you're a stabber, you did not build that on your own. Somebody dug other gold, refined it, and melted it, and smelled it, and minted it into a coin so you can stack it. You didn't earn that. You did not build that. Somebody else did. Somebody along the way did. Someone along the way gave you help. But if you are a stabber and you buy gold and silver, then you're a racist. Because stacking gold and silver is racist. It's racist. How is buying gold and silver racist? Because African Americans and Chinese people in third world nations and in Africa, they're working slave labor, slave wages, making $1 a day just to dig up that gold just so you can stack it. So it's racist for you to stack gold and silver because it came out of slave labor from Africa. It was all black people or Chinese people in third world nations dig up that gold so you can stack gold and become rich. So you're a racist. If you hold any gold right now in your pocket, if you hold any silver, you're a racist because you don't care where that silver and where that gold came from. So you're a racist, and on top of you being a racist, you are also un-American because when you buy gold and when you buy silver and you're holding silver with imminent dollar collapse, or you are holding gold with imminent dollar collapse and listening to the Mananeros man and expecting to take a short end of the trade while holding precious metals, then you're a racist. You are a right-wing, wrong-poor, libertarian racist. It's racism that drives you to buy gold and silver because black people and poor Chinese that work for these Western white capitalist corporations that sell precious metals and mine precious metals, they go into countries like Africa, they raid the poor people of Africa, they steal their land, they give them pennies on the dollar for their land, and once they throw them off their land, they use the slaves, they use poor blacks to mine the crap out of this gold and silver shit and ship it back to the West, ship it back to Europe, ship it back to the Americans so you can stack gold and silver. You are literally stacking gold and silver off the back of poor black people in the United States, mostly in China and in Africa. It's poor black people and poor Chinese working slave labor just so you can stack because you think the dollar's going to collapse, so you are hedging yourself, thinking that if the dollar collapses, you're buying insurance and you are protecting yourself and your so-called lifestyle, your middle-class lifestyle. All the while, you are stacking off the back of black people. So, in essence, you are racist. Now, the Tacos Mananeros network is Mexican. I am of Mexican origin. So I know what you white people did to my people with the conquistadors, and when you came into Mexico, our country, and you raped our women, and you stole our gold, you invaded the Incas, you stole all our gold, and you shipped it back to Europe, okay? And you put it into your churches, and you made it into money. Remember the conquistadors? So I know what you white people have done to my people, as well as black people, and Latinos, and poor white people, and the Chinese, who are working 24 hours a day, drilling and mining, just so you can stack your gold and silver. So think about that. Every coin you have in your pocket is racist. It's racism. So you are a racist because you stack gold and silver. So it's racism, okay? It's racism. And by the way, Mexico, California, Nevada, Texas, and a few other states, those all belong to Mexico. So me, along with La Raza, are going to take over your countries one day, and all you gringos, you're going to go out, okay? And let me tell you something. This is not your country. This is not your country. This is our country. country. We built this country. You know, you gringos, you sappers, the ones that you listen to Ron Paul and the Exxon Jones and the libertarians, you are racist because you don't care that black people and Chinese and poor white people are mining and enslaving themselves so you can have gold and silver. So President Obama, the king of amnesty, is right. You did not build that. Tell him Obama, tell President Obama, they did not build that. Those racist gringos.
If you were successful, somebody along the line gave you some help. There was a great teacher somewhere in your life. Somebody helped to create this unbelievable American system that we have that allowed you to thrive. Somebody invested loads of bricks and you got business. You didn't build that. Somebody else made that happen. The internet didn't get invented on its own.
You tell him President Obama, by the way, owning a business is racist. Being a capitalist is racist because it uses black people and Latinos for slave labor. Who do you think picked those vegetables for you on your so it can go on your table, on your kitchen table? Us Latinos, man. Us Latinos, we pick your vegetables. So if you eat vegetables, if you are a vegetable eater, okay, you're a vegetarian, is racist. If you are a vegetarian, you are racist because it was Mexicans, it was my people. We harvest your food, we pick your vegetables so you can eat it. So you're eating vegetables off the backs of us. So being a vegetarian is racist. You are racist if you are a vegetarian. What else in the Tacos Mananeros network say? Let's go to blow your mind. We talked about gold and silver is racist because it uses black people and cheap labor. We talked about vegetables, that's racist, okay? We talked about you did not build that. Somebody else did. Being a capitalist is racist because capitalists exploit black people, Chinese people under NAFTA and Latinos and Asians. Who do you think built your cell phone? Who do you think built that phone that you use to talk to people with? Slave labor in China. So if you own a cell phone that's made in China, then you are a racist because you're using that cell phone also back to Chinese people. To own a cell phone or any product made in China is racist, especially gold and silver because cell phones electronics use some silver and some gold. So that's also a double. So if you own any of those products, you're a racist. And if you are against Obama, you are a racist. If you hate the liberal, progressive, leftist, Democrat party, then you are a racist. If you are against bailouts to the banks, you are not only racist, you are also anti-American, okay? That's one thing. If you don't support the Federal Reserve System, and if you don't support the bankers, and if you don't support the IMF and the CFR, then you are a racist. You are anti-American. To reject the Federal Reserve System is racist and anti-American, okay? You are not American and you are a racist. We might as well bring back slavery because you would like that, okay? So I don't care what your Constitution says about gold and silver being money because the Constitution of the United States is racist because the Constitution of the United States used black people, black slaves in America to dig up the gold, dig up the silver, to use it as currency. So the Constitution, the founding fathers, our forefathers are racist because anybody that thinks a gold standard is the best way to be, anybody that supports a gold standard is racist and anti-American. So you're both. You're a racist and a bigot and anti-American. Now, why would you want to be in any of those groups? Do you want to be a racist? Do you enjoy waking up in the morning and knowing that you are a racist? You're a racist. You are a racist. Tell him, Obama, you did not build that.
You've been successful. You didn't get that out. I'm always struck by people who think, well, it must be because I was just so smart. There are a lot of smart people out there. It must be because I worked harder than everybody else. Let me tell you something. There are a whole bunch of hard-working people out there. If you were successful, somebody along the line gave you some help. There was a great teacher somewhere in your life. Somebody helped to create this unbelievable American system that we have that allowed you to thrive. Somebody invested loads of riches. If you got business, you didn't build that. Somebody else made that happen. The internet didn't get invented on its own.
Pronouncer seeking, this video was completely false, not intended to be realistic.
As you can see, we've had our eye on you for some time now, Mr. Anderson. Mr. Anderson.